Imagine a world where two of the most polarizing, influential, and unconventional figures in modern history joined forces to lead the United States. Donald Trump, the brash, outspoken businessman turned president, and Elon Musk, the visionary tech billionaire behind Tesla, SpaceX, and X, formerly Twitter. Both men have redefined their respective fields, challenged the status quo, and amassed legions of loyal followers, as well as fierce critics. But what if they decided to team up and run America together? How would their combined leadership reshape the nation's economy, technology, politics, and global standing? To explore this fascinating scenario, we need to examine the strengths, weaknesses, and ideologies of both men. Donald Trump is a master of media manipulation, populist rhetoric, and economic nationalism. His presidency was marked by tax cuts, deregulation, and an America-first foreign policy. Elon Musk, on the other hand, is a futurist obsessed with innovation, space exploration, and artificial intelligence. He champions free speech, technological disruption, and a hands-off approach to government interference in business. At first glance, their priorities seem different. Trump focuses on political power, while Musk looks toward the future of humanity. But beneath the surface, they share key traits: a disdain for bureaucracy, a love of controversy, and an unshakable belief in their own genius. If Trump and Musk formed a political alliance, their first order of business would likely be a radical overhaul of America's economic policies. Trump's protectionist trade strategies, such as tariffs on Chinese goods, could merge with Musk's push for domestic manufacturing of electric vehicles, batteries, and solar panels. The result? A new wave of industrial policy aimed at making the U.S. the undisputed leader in green energy and advanced technology. Musk's companies would likely receive unprecedented government support, accelerating projects like the Hyperloop, Neuralink, and Mars colonization. Meanwhile, Trump's deregulation agenda could slash red tape for startups and big corporations alike, fostering a business boom. Though critics might argue this could also lead to environmental and labor abuses. One of the most dramatic changes under a Trump-Musk administration would be the transformation of America's tech landscape. Musk has long warned about the dangers of unregulated artificial intelligence, and Trump's skepticism of big tech could lead to sweeping reforms in Silicon Valley. Together, they might push for breaking up monopolies, enforcing free speech rules on social media, and investing heavily in AI research to ensure the U.S. stays ahead of China. Musk's Starlink could become a national priority, providing high-speed internet to rural areas and securing America's dominance in global communications. However, their combined distrust of traditional media could also lead to an even more fragmented information ecosystem, where truth becomes increasingly subjective. On the global stage, a Trump-Musk partnership would be nothing short of explosive. Trump's America First doctrine would likely continue, with a focus on military strength, renegotiated trade deals, and a tough stance on rivals like China and Russia. Musk's influence could add a new dimension to this strategy. SpaceX's advancements in rocket technology might lead to a new space race, with the U.S. militarizing orbit or establishing a permanent base on the moon. The duo's disdain for international consensus could also see America withdrawing from climate agreements, instead relying on Musk's tech-driven solutions like carbon capture and electric vehicles to address environmental concerns. While this might please their base, it could further alienate traditional allies and escalate tensions with adversarial nations. Domestically, their leadership would be a mix of populism and technocracy. Trump's appeal to working-class voters and Musk's cult-like following among tech enthusiasts could create a bizarre but powerful coalition. Infrastructure projects would get a massive boost, blending Trump's promise to rebuild America with Musk's futuristic ideas like underground tunnels and high-speed rail. Education might shift toward STEM-focused programs, preparing the next generation for jobs in AI, robotics, and space exploration. However, their governance could also deepen societal divides. Trump's inflammatory rhetoric and Musk's erratic public statements might fuel further polarization, leaving little room for compromise in an already fractured political landscape. Of course, such a partnership wouldn't be without risks. Both men are known for their volatile personalities, Twitter feuds, and legal troubles. A single controversial tweet or public spat could derail their agenda. Additionally, their combined resistance to oversight might lead to accusations of cronyism, with Musk's companies benefiting disproportionately from government contracts. And while their bold, unorthodox approaches could lead to breakthroughs, they might also result in spectacular failures, whether in the form of economic instability, diplomatic crises, or technological mishaps. In the end, a Trump-Musk alliance would be a high-stakes experiment in leadership. It could propel America into a new era of innovation and strength, or plunge it into chaos and division. One thing is certain, the world would be watching. So, what do you think? Would a Trump-Musk partnership be the ultimate power move for America, or a recipe for disaster? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mind-bending what-if scenarios. Thanks for watching Think What If, where we explore the possibilities that shape our future.